If you ever tried learning a language, then you most probably faced the problem, okay? The problem is speaking. We all been there. We're still there. Like, I am still there, okay? But I have actually a very, like, good solution for that doesn't actually cost you money, that doesn't need you to have friends, because I know it is hard. You're feeling lonely. You're learning that language alone, and you have no one to communicate with. It's pretty sad, no? So basically, the solution is to actually yap, okay? So yapping is the solution. For those of you who don't know what yapping is, so basically yapping is the act of speaking too much, which I do a lot. Even if you're speaking nonsense, you're just speaking about topics that don't require that much speaking, you know? This can be a negative thing when it comes to actually social interactions and all, but you can use it for your advantage if you're learning languages, okay? So what we're gonna want to do is to speak with yourself, okay? So what I do is basically I speak to myself. And something that surprised me a lot is that a lot of people can't do this. And even if they know the benefits of it, they can't do it because they feel weird. Like, why would I speak to myself? What's the point of doing that, you know? And I really understand that, but I actually want you to accept it for once and try to build a habit out of it, okay? So next time what I want you to do is to try and speak to yourself, okay? Like, basically describe the act that you're in right now, okay? What are you doing right now? Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, discuss things with yourself, because I keep discussing things with myself. Okay, I don't have anyone to talk to. I woke up and I want to talk. I'm not gonna call a friend who's now working or doing something. I would just speak to myself. Why wouldn't I discuss that thing with myself, okay? I know it's like one-sided, but you can do it. You can just like, yeah, the weather today is actually really bad. I wonder how people like such weather. Like, I can't live here for long. I have to go, okay? And yeah, you can just like discuss things with yourself, which is really helpful. And I promise you that you would get actually addicted to it. You'll find yourself just like speaking out of nowhere, which will really help you. And please don't feel like weirded out when you find yourself doing it just like subconsciously, because it is normal, okay? You're gonna be able to control yourself when you're out there. You're not gonna start speaking alone outside, which I can't assure you. Actually, sometimes I do it, but you form this connection and this relationship with your own self that brings you always forward. Now, of course, I'm gonna give you some tips to master this skill. I call it a skill. Like, yapping is a skill for me. And I'm going to give you like some advice on how to actually apply this in real life, okay? So you just woke up and you feel cold, okay? Just say it. Get it out. It's already in your head. You're just going to get it out and say it out loud, which doesn't mean that you're like a crazy person or anything. It just means that you're putting your like thoughts out. You're outing your thoughts, okay? So just say, oh, I feel so cold, in the language that you're learning. Mir ist sehr kalt, for example, in the case of German. And yeah, that's actually how you do it. Just like start describing things that you're doing. That's like, at first it's going to be like that. And then when you start getting used to it, you're gonna start actually discussing things, okay? So I actually would like to talk politics, because I can't just like keep describing my life. My life has limits, and I can't learn any more vocab up a certain level. So what I would do is actually start discussing things that are a bit more complex, okay? So it's kind of like you challenge yourself. So next step is start discussing things. Start, for example, politics. You watch the news in your target language, of course, and then you now discuss it. Why would the orange do that? Why would Europe stop doing that? And the good thing is that no one would judge your thoughts. You have your thoughts for yourself. You get them out however you want. Okay? So the next tip is for you when you're outside touching some grass, okay? Because I would really advise you to go touch some grass. It's really nice. It feels really good. When you're outside and you actually feel like you're wasting your time and you would like to actually speak the language, but you don't have anyone. You don't have anybody. You're just like lonely. Grab your hacking phone, put it on your ear, and start speaking. Start talking. I'm on the phone with somebody. Who's gonna effing know? No one would know. You're just, hi, yeah, how's it going? And have a totally like natural conversation. You're on the phone. Just make sure the screen is off, because if it's not off and someone goes and then they see you, I don't care. I'm talking to myself. Whatever. It's just like a tip. Also, record yourself, guys. I almost forgot this. Record yourself. Record yourself speaking about something and then watch the videos again. And then you're going to catch all the maybe things that you could do better. Maybe pronunciation errors or something. Yeah, that's actually it for the day. I hope the tips helped you. Please get comfortable with yourself, because it's really helpful. It doesn't just help in language learning, but it also helps in being more confident with speaking in general, and public speaking also. And basically you'll gain more skills, soft skills that allow you to express yourself even more. And yeah, I would really advise you to do that. So yeah, that's it. Now, if you like the video, please subscribe, like it, and if you got till this point, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. And please go check my video. This is my second video. I put a first video was like two days ago. It was about how cooking saved my language learning. Cooking helped me a lot to speak the language naturally. So yeah, please go check it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.